right here on the Splash Live from the Oakland County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center. We have Chief Joanie Toole joining us to talk more about this. Thank you so much, Joanie. And we want to say hello to your little friend also. Who do you have with you also, Joanie?
This is Carolina. She's a 5-year-old mix,
Carol.
and she's up for adoption right now.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's get straight to it, Joanie. Can you just explain how adopting a pet from a shelter can make a difference in the community, specifically our West Bloomfield community?
Yes, our shelters right now are bursting. It seems everybody in Michigan and the nation is suffering from owners trying to rehome their pets right now. I think COVID had a lot to do with that. Everybody ran out and got a pet because they were home, and now they're back to work. So the pet, it doesn't. They don't have enough time for it. Some people, it's financial, but the shelters are bursting right now, and the Bissell Pet Foundation has really stepped up to the plate. They have done this for several years now. They subsidize the adoption fees. So right now, you can pick up a dog
Oh.
at Oakland County for $25. Cats are 15. They're fully vetted. They're wonderful animals. Most of our animals here are
Mm.
stray, and they just lost their way. They're looking for a new forever home. And instead of going to a pet store, come to your local shelter because you never know what you're going to find. We
Right.
do have, full breeds, we have mixes. I personally prefer the mixes. I think they're just a better, hardier dog. But yeah, instead of going and to the pet store and spending a lot of money on a
Right.
full bred dog, give a homeless animal a second chance at life, and check out your
Yeah.
local shelters.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're here for too, Johnny, to promote that, promote adopting a pet, fostering a pet, whatever. But yes, right now it's about adopting, making sure we get these pets a nice, good, safe home. Join us right here on the Splash Live from the Oakland County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center. Chief, we have Joanie Toole talking about the Bissell Pet Foundation's Empty the Shelters initiative nationwide, but it's affecting right here in our local community. Now, you already explained how the Bissell Pet Foundation actually helps with specifically Oakland County animal control during this event, but can you just talk about how this event in general has had an impact? What impact have you seen on the community when this type of event comes to Oakland County animal control?
Well, it helps a lot because it offsets the adoption fee, which is normally over $100 for a dog, and
Right. Oh,
for a
wow.
cat. So if you are looking for a
Mm-hmm.
pet, this is a prime opportunity to get a fully vetted animal here at the shelter that's going to fit into your family and your lifestyle. And like I said, they've been doing this for many, many years, and we're very grateful that they offer this. And it, like you said,
Right.
it's not only in the state of Michigan, it's nationwide. And we hope that people will take the time to, open their hearts and come out to the shelters and give these animals a second chance. We have about
Yes.
150 dogs, yep, and 140 cats. And we're not the only shelter that's facing this. We're all kind of bursting at the seams, and we need the community's help right now to find these animals,
Mm-hmm.
their second home.
I'm so glad you said that. So this is probably one of the most important questions. Can you kind of walk us through the adoption process? Is it as easy as we're thinking? Is it as complicated as we're thinking? Take us through it, please.
Oh, it's very easy. Just come down to the shelter. We are open, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're open late on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we're also open on Saturdays. So, even if you're not in the market for a pet, to bring your family down here to walk through and take a look at our shelter and see what it's about. But it's very
Good
easy.
point.
You just come in. We will, ask you what your lifestyle is, what you're looking for. Are you a couch potato? Do you jog? And then we can match you up with the animals here at the shelter because we have volunteers that walk them, they know them. And hopefully, we're going to find you the right pet that fits into that lifestyle. And then you just fill out an application and you're on your way. So it's very, very easy.
Beautiful. Beautiful, and I'm glad you all make it that easy too. Before we let you go, Joanie, just any other key information you want to let the community know about pet adoption, this event specifically, or just any in general information?
Well, Bissell's going to be running through the end of July. But like I said,
Right.
even if you're not in the market for an animal, this shelter is fairly new. It was built in 2017. It's a beautiful shelter. I would just like the community to come out and check us out, see what we're about.
There
We
you
have
go.
volunteer,
Yeah.
yeah, we have volunteer opportunities. I know that the kids sometimes have to have community hours to graduate. This is a great place to volunteer and help
Right.
out the animals.
I'm glad you brought that up, the volunteer opportunity. That's also key. There's a lot of people in the community that love animals and would love probably to be a part of that. Thank you so much again for joining us and explaining that to the Bissell Pet Foundation's Empty the Shelters initiative that's right here in our own backyard. Join us right here on the Splashlight, Oakland County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center Chief Joanie Toole. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your time, Joanie.
Thank you so much for having myself and Caroline on.